gourmet foods. And so we're going to get back into it. I feel like there is a theme underlying this show, and it's grandmothers.
Oh,
so
yes.
we had our Mama Mancini recipe, Italian meatballs, Italian grandmother. We just talked about the Tringali family, grandmother there. And now it's time for my grandma's coffee cakes. You know them, you love them. They actually become quite a tradition here at QVC.
Very much.
And we have flavors.
do.
We have Marie-Louise Ludwig in the house, celebrating 20 years here at the Q this
Thank
year.
you.
Congratulations.
Not yet a grandma, but one day, one day.
Well, in the meantime, we'll just eat the grandma cakes.
Okay.
So who is my grandma's?
You know what? My grandma's, I love this recipe for so many reasons. We're out of Boston, but this starts with a 150-year-old real grandma's recipe brought over from Eastern Europe. Still made today exactly the same way at our bakery in Boston. And today, we're kind of giving you a really nice taste of spring with two flavors that our QVC viewers have loved.
All right, so no choice to make.
Yeah.
You're going to receive one in vanilla coconut and your other in lemon delight. So let's talk about this recipe. What makes this coffee cake maybe a little different from the ones we've maybe tried before?
Well, because everything starts from scratch. Our cakes are made in small batches with the best ingredients, farm fresh eggs. You've got pure cultured sour cream. We're actually going to take you. Let's go to Boston to check this out. So small batches, 100 cakes at a time. You've got all of the mix going in together, slowly mixed with the eggs and that pure, rich, dense, cultured sour cream. You've got all hands on deck loading. When we have nuts in there, you've got the freshest of nuts and the freshest of fruits. You've got tons of cinnamon sugar. Each one of the cakes is weighed and then gets lots more toppings on it. Today, it's going to be white chocolate and toasted coconut. They're baked for about an hour. They're cooled, and then they're put into, let me show you how this arrives. We've got a new box, by the way, we're very proud of. A beautiful new box. But they arrive to you. They are kosher as well. There's no trans fats. You will get them fresh. And what do I mean by fresh? The cakes that you're ordering from us today have not even been baked yet. Put into this wrapper that allows you to put it into the freezer up to a year if you want to. So you can take a few slices out if you want to, pop it back in the bag, stick it in the freezer, and you always have delicious homemade coffee cake at the ready.
And consistent. That's why when you cook in small batches, you saw the handwork, you control the consistency. So I'm going to taste. This is the...
You've got lemon and white chocolate. What makes this so special is because we put real lemon in here. You can taste that lemon. It's bright into that nice, moist cake. And then we've added white chocolate. Through the middle and up on top, we've got that signature streusel. This is a kind of cake that our grandmothers and our great-grandmothers and their grandmothers all enjoyed early on. A European recipe, which we like to say, if you would bake it today with that same recipe and put it at home on one of your own cake stands and call it your own, we'd be proud of that because it's good.
This has the flavor of, like if you've ever had a lemon pound cake, but better. I love how dense this cake is.
Yeah.
As you said, the flavor really comes through. Nothing tastes synthetic.
Right.
It is all scratch. And so you're getting two cakes. I just tried that lemon delight, but next is...
And this is the vanilla coconut.
Hit me.
So let me tell you about the vanilla. You may think this doesn't matter, but it does. We use pure Madagascar bourbon vanilla in our cakes. And as somebody who bakes and understands how that vanilla rounds out that flavor and makes that cake so good, always pure Madagascar bourbon vanilla, and in this case, all the way through that delicious vanilla cake, you also have coconut. You can see that streusel on the inside, and then generously topped with more coconut so that when it goes through the baking process, the coconut gets toasted, which adds an even better flavor.
And I will say, Marie-Louise, I am not a huge coconut fan. This does not offend me whatsoever. I actually like it, the way they toasted it.
I'm glad.
Again, maybe because it's the real deal.
Yes.
You know, that makes a big difference. So this, two cakes for under $40 with easy pay, that works out to $13 and some change. And auto delivery is available, so you could keep those lemon delights coming.
Yeah.
You can have that vanilla coconut arrive every 60 days for up to a year. You can lock it in, and you'll get free shipping on every single one. Alberti, would you like to try some of my grandma's?
Is that a new flavor?
We've actually had it on before.
Okay.
It's been very popular, but this one has lemon all all the way through, pure lemon all the way through, white chocolate, and then it has white chocolate chips on the top to finish off in the baking here. By the way, each cake will give you about 14 servings.
Oh, that's generous.
Look at how
So
moist that is.
between the two, you have about 28 servings with our
Look at how
cakes.
moist that is. It's always so delicious.
Fewer than 1,300. That's all we have to go around. These are always very popular. I love the generous size that you receive. And look, we get all of the payoff without having to do any of the work.
Yeah.
It's so bright. That lemon is refreshing. It's not tart though.
Yeah, and the white chocolate marries beautifully with that. And the cakes themselves, look at these cakes.
I mean, I
These-
can imagine somebody even, using this as a birthday cake if they like lemon or coconut.
Definitely.
Right? Why not?
Definitely.
Hey.
They are baked from scratch. They look very much like they're baked from scratch. There's something about them that makes you want to put them out on a platter when you have your friends over. Maybe the book club comes over and you're like, ooh, what am I going to have last minute?
Serve them some
Look
slices.
how we've got them here. Simply enough, 14 slices from each cake, and you're getting both cakes. You're getting both the vanilla coconut and the lemon white chocolate. So we have two of these out on a platter, but think outside the box a little bit. How about if you take that vanilla coconut, and you cut it into slices and you just want to do something really fun, and you put it in a simple egg batter, pop it onto the griddle, and then you make a vanilla coconut French toast.
Okay.
With warm syrup on the top of it. Or you're looking for just a simple dessert, you could do a couple of slices with maybe some ice cream or frozen yogurt, some fresh berries, and then just top it all off.
But
Look
here-
at that, a little bit of fudge sauce.
This is what, I mean, that looks delicious. And I know it is delicious. But these cakes stand alone so nicely as
do.
well. I
They
mean,
do.
if you just chop a slice off, this is so nice because the cake, you saw how dense, we were eating them with our hands. They don't fall apart and crumble apart. When I think of coffee cake, I think of crumble cake for whatever
Yeah,
reason. This
nope.
isn't a crumbly dry cake. This is a moist, delicious cake and not overly sweet. So this is something that maybe you start the day with it,
I
right?
think
A little cup
so.
of coffee.
Oh, perfect.
A
Or
little
tea.
hot chai tea latte. Two flavors you receive in this set. One in the lemon white chocolate, one in the vanilla coconut, for 3 payments of $13 and change and free shipping. And they come boxed and ready to eat.
Yes.
So if you, as soon as they arrive, you can have a little taste or put them in the freezer for when you are entertaining or expecting guests. Marie Louise, thanks for stopping by.
My pleasure.
All right, so let me give you a little update on our Tringali's pizza pinwheels. Last call.